And with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Please take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down. Up only a yard. Now it's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. The gain of 43 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 2. On the ground, this is Williams. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he will score! Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high. Damn.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A throw on the first play from Rodgers. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. In motion now, it's Miller. Second down, Rodgers. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Steelers.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Rodgers going up top again. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Dallas first down.
For a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Prescott now. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
In motion now, it's Miller. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
At the 9-yard line.
Metcalf, the motion man. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. On the run to the right. He'll step up and run this.
1st and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Running right. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is down. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On second down, it's down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
In motion now, it's Miller. First down for Aaron. This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Rodgers here on second down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Third and long for Rodgers. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7. From the gun, Rodgers. Metcalf left side, he's got it. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete. It's inside the opponent's 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
A carry here for Warren. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. To Devian Clowney there in run support.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Metcalf, the motion man. Throwing, Rodgers. He finds Austin with the ground. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's Warren. Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal. One more time with Warren. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down, it is Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 1.
Try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that first down.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. And he's into the end zone. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
For the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Moving to his right. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll come up for first and 10. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he will score. CeeDee Lamb, touchdown Cowboys.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. In motion now, it's Miller. Rodgers on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. Into the secondary, past the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Good game.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out a 1-point victory.